Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. Wow, what a day it was yesterday. We saw Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. There were so many coins that were rising. Today we're seeing a bit of a cool down. The market is cooling down a little bit, some red and green, not terribly high increases today. The market cap though, just over 213 billion. So we gained some ground there with regards to the crypto market. And here's my video from yesterday. Just wanted to play you guys a little clip. But realistically, guys, what we could see is it maybe even breaching this level here, which is around 7,400 approximately. Okay, we could see it go as high as that and then come back down and then vacillate in this level, as I've been saying, before we start to see the movement go back up. So I talked about Bitcoin hitting this level here, okay, which is a significant level. And sure enough, I still have the scribbles on the chart from that. Sure enough, it did reach that level, went a little bit higher, but I mean, you know, these things aren't perfect. And now we're seeing some downward momentum. If you look at Bitcoin, this is on the daily. If you look at it on the hourly, you can see that there has now been the sell-off here. So higher selling pressure. These are red volume bars, high red volume bars, denoting the selling pressure here. But guys, personally, I think that this is just going to correct a little. It's not going to come crashing back down to 3,200 or anything like that. Because if we look at it again on the daily, let me get rid of some of these squiggles so you can see a little better. Okay, if you look at it on the daily, you're seeing that so for example, take a look at these volume bars, and this is just a little hint when you're looking at charts, when you're analyzing the charts and you're looking at candlesticks, to see something like this. So we saw this huge candlestick up. Look at the volume on that, right? Quite a large volume bar. And a large body with no tail down here and a bit of a wick up here. But then look at the bar beside it. So we're seeing a large wick, large tail, and a smaller body, but then look at the volume bar, right? The volume is almost as large as this, so there is still quite a bit of volume, but we're not seeing the same huge movement downward as we did conversely to this candlestick here, where we saw the large volume, but then of course a large body and huge movement up. So what this denotes is that even though there is a lot of volume and still there's people buying and selling, what it denotes is that there still aren't enough sellers to fulfill buyer demand, which means that the bullish trend will, in my opinion, continue to go. We might see a bit of this though. We might see a bit of a decline. Again, guys, this is Bitcoin on a daily. So over the next few days, we might see it decline a bit before it goes up. You know, the charts are updating every day, every hour, of course, depending on what time frame you look at them. And so a lot of this can give you some clues as to how we're going to see the trend continue. And despite all this, we are going to, of course, get articles like this. Bitcoin price is dangerously parabolic at 8-month high, could collapse below 6,000. And so I wanted to bring this up because a lot of these crypto journalists are looking to find other interesting ways for you to read their articles. But when you look at the TA, seriously, it doesn't seem, at least in my opinion, that we are going to have a drastic correction. Not at this point. We've been in such a bear market for so long now that I feel like people are just tired of this. Okay, and now they want to see some upward momentum, and so this is just the beginning. A sell-off is going to be healthy, guys. A sell-off is going to actually be good, even if we do stick in this level here. Like I said, the 6,400, 65, 63, somewhere around there. You know, so long as we don't go lower than 55, really. Okay, so if we go lower than this, then I'll be a little scared. But realistically, we have room. We got breathing room here, okay, before we start to see another move up. So so long as we make higher lows and not lower lows, we're in good shape. The bull market is still healthy. This from Binance CEO informs customers about resumption of deposit withdrawal services. And so I don't know if you guys have a Binance account. I have a Binance account. And because of the hack back on May 7th, they had suspended withdrawal and deposit privileges for their clients. And CZ is saying we are aiming for the early part of next week. Better be safe than sorry. So next week, today is Sunday, May 12th. And so they're looking to get it done by early next week. So when you go to Binance, and I'll just show you guys real quickly here, you can see in Binance when you're looking to trade the suspend. The deposit and the withdrawal columns are all suspended for all the coins, so nobody has been able to transfer coins. You can trade your coins within Binance, but no opportunity to transfer coins right now. So I'm glad this is getting sorted out. This is kind of really important, especially now since we're seeing this price movement, right? People are getting antsy, people are getting jittery, want to trade trade their crypto. And part of this, guys, goes back to this. I gotta say, if you have your crypto, do not store it on the exchange. It's always good to get something like this, a Ledger Nano S. Guys, I have an affiliate link in the description of my video if you want to use it. This is a great way to keep your crypto safe. You do not have to use my affiliate link, but I do urge you to get one of these because it could save you from losing lots and lots of money down the road. And some Ripple news. RippleNet, the only thing customers will notice is that it's fast, says Ahli Bank CTO. And so he is a CTO of the Ahli Bank of Kuwait. And he mentioned that, one of the things that customers are really going to notice with regards to using RippleNet is that it's fast. Now, we know it actually costs less to use XRP as that digital asset to transfer funds, fractions of pennies, right? Compared to all the other services that are out there currently, the SWIFT system, that takes a long time, and they have to charge exorbitant fees in order to cover all the manual labor that's involved in transferring funds. Well, the Ahli Bank CTO is saying, well, the one thing our customers will notice is that it's fast, and I have a feeling that they're probably going to continue to charge their clients the same fees, which is unfortunate, but I'm sure in a lot of ways, maybe their clients don't necessarily need a cheaper option, they just want a faster option. So we all know Ripple technology is the technology to use for faster and cheaper services. Who knows, though, in the Middle East and Kuwait, if they will continue to charge their clients full fees. I mean, they might even do that in the United States. And bankers' profit margins will continue to rise, which is unfortunate for us, but at least we know that the technology is there and that it is ready to be utilized once the cryptocurrency regulations come to pass. This from XRP_veteran. That's at XRP_veteran. You sure you don't hodl XRP? And this is just a graphic here designed by Stetus. We are going to drive a massive amount of demand for XRP because we're solving a multi-trillion-dollar problem, says Brad Garlinghouse. So whenever you guys are in doubt, just remember, XRP, this ecosystem is going to develop over time, and the bank partnerships are what's key. The fact that these banks are even interested in using RippleNet is really what we should really be excited about right now, because once the adoption occurs, we'll start to see supply and demand really start to take action here. And if I go to the XRP chart, let me just show you here, right? Right now we're trading, XRP followed Bitcoin yesterday in the rally, topping out at roughly 34 and change. Okay, and then we're seeing a bit of a sell-off. And again, guys, we're looking at this volume here, and the volume for yesterday was only about 52.2 million. Okay, the sell-off today, the volume, we're at 18.3 million. So these are small potatoes compared to what's really going to happen down the road. Okay, so when we see price fluctuation, 3 cents for XRP, it's great. Percentage-wise, it's actually pretty good when you're considering that XRP is only at around 31 cents per coin. And so right now, I think we should be taking this rally for what it is. Making some money on your price targets. I don't know, I know everybody's got their own price targets. And guys, just remember, I know some of you guys love Rob Art. Some of you guys are not too pleased with the way he thinks, but I've got to give it to Rob Art. There are 3 levels of pain in this world. 1, when the person you love and want to be with breaks your heart and leaves. Number 2, when XRP drops 94%. And number 3, when XRP moons 1,500% and you didn't buy the dip. Guys, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'd say it's time to load up your bags now because, guys, these prices are not going to last forever. Anyways, that's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.